No, oh, sorry. I just felt like doing that, even though no one was here. On a scale of funny, that's probably a little bit funny. Anyways, what's up? It's me. My last stream was on Tuesday. I skipped my normal Thursday stream, and today is Sunday. And I just got 20 free Primo gems. And, you know, if we want a little update on what's going on, 4.2, you know, level 50, definitely didn't buy the battle pass. All this is useless. Look at that. I almost have the 10,000 limit for this week. That's cool. And I got all of those. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I did all the playable event. I just need to finish the story. And then if I do that a little too fast, I still got to do this one, because this one looks like it's going to be pretty long. But this is the thing. Today's objective. But before that, you know, I know it's for me it's a late stream. I didn't have time to spend my 4 condensed resin, so I'm just gonna do that real quick, and then we'll be on our way. And I do not want my ad break to be in the first 15 seconds. Like, come on. I need to stop bringing that up because it diminishes the value of the VODs. That's the weirdest thing I've ever said. Hi, Sinful. How you doing? Welcome to today's late stream. You're reading fan fiction? No way. You would never do that. That's nothing like you. Yeah, you would. You would read fan fiction about that. You're so predictable. Yeah. Fan fiction is your life? Yeah, that's fine. You know, I play Genshin all day, so Genshin's my life. I mean, I can't make fun of you. Okay, I play Honkai Star Rail too, but when Zenless Zone 0 comes out, that's gonna be my life instead. I'll probably, honestly, I've thought of it before. I'm like, I'll probably drop Honkai Star Rail for Zenless. I'm kind of like on and off with Honkai. Like, I still do the dailies on that game every day, but like, you're gonna get ZZ too. You make it sound like it's like worth money, but I mean it is. You know what I mean? Make it sound like you have to buy it, but it's a free game. I love roguelikes. Like that. What these people don't know is that the game was made for me. Like, I am the target audience for that game.
As one with wind and cloud, one with nature.
Gotta love C6R4 character. Yo, 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 Yovey, what is up, Mom? How are you doing today? If you don't like... No, I do like it. I have nothing against it. It's just that sometimes I feel like playing it, and other times I don't, you know? And if you didn't notice, I didn't come back to the dailies. I mean, I didn't come back for the Honkai Star Rail event because I did the rest off stream. Like, I did off stream, and I found I actually, for Honkai Star Rail specifically, I don't know why, but the events, I actually like doing it off stream better than on stream. But like with Genshin doing on stream like events, I don't care at all. I don't know what it is. It's just so weird.
Into the wind.
But how are you doing, Mom?
The birds call. The wind knows me.
If you're wondering why I'm doing these artifacts, it's because I'm trying to make my Farina even better, because obviously she doesn't do enough damage. If you could tell, I mean, what? Craboletta only does like 93,000 damage. I crit like most of the time. Stupid alert. I am trying to perfect my Farina. I want 100% crit rate, 200% crit damage. That is what I'm going for. So I'm going to be here for the rest of my life. I'll be listening. All right. You get to see the sad penguin story. But yeah, I don't know. I just had some weird thing about... Because, like, I also finished a Aetherium Wars event off stream as well. I did one part of it on stream, and then I was like, whatever. But I really enjoyed it off stream. Oh my gosh. My hits did not crit. Are you kidding me?
No escape.
Yeah, the fastest I've done this domain with running is 38 seconds. And you know, a little bird told me the other day that 4.3 might be adding a thing where if you do go into domain again, it teleports you straight to the key instead of having to run for like 10 seconds to the key, which, thank goodness, probably the best news of my entire life. I didn't used to grind artifacts for the longest time. In fact, I didn't start using condensed resin until like 3.8. And it's because I didn't fully understand how it worked, and I was just like, whatever. Because, like, I don't artifact grind, or I didn't until recently, you know, for Farina and stuff, because I'm just like that, you know. And also, when I built Noelle, because someone in the chat told me to, you know, with their points. Which means I actually have to bring out my Noelle soon or something, because she got buffed, like, from Farina, like, gave Noelle a huge buff if she's C6. Because Noelle heals while attacking, while using her ult. And, you know, that gives you more fanfare points. And, yeah, Noelle actually, like, if you have Farina, yeah, it was a Noelle buff because they worked great together. Like, she wasn't directly buffed, but having Farina with her fanfare points is like, yeah, okay, Noelle's doing insane damage now. So me completely building Noelle is, you know, is looking kind of positive because, you know, that's a new Farina team for me. Other than my awesome all Archons team right here. Okay, I mean... Kazuha's better than Betty, I mean. I mean, what? What? Who said that? Anyway, we didn't get anything good, but hey, let's look at my build for Farina. Yeah, I'm trying to get this to 100%, 91% crit rate, crit damage 183. The thing that sucks is actually, you know, a lot of that goes to weapon. Thank you, weapon. The thing that sucks is that, like, I have been getting pretty decent. See, you see 2 flowers over here, and like this 10.9% crit rate. That's the most I have on a flower for crit rate. The rest of these is like 7. But like, look at this, okay? 21% crit damage, 7% crit rate on this one. On this one, we got 22.5% crit damage and 7.4 crit rate. Like, I'm getting really, like, it's so much harder to get crit rate than crit damage because everything's going to crit damage. Let's look at that. Oh, 15% crit rate, 13 crit damage. Oh my gosh, that is a great feather, man. Look, this one could be better. I already knew that. Honestly, I need a better crown, cause like, I mean, 14%. Okay, that HP is nice, but if this had crit rate and like maybe crit rate as a substat, I mean, I'm not even sure if that's possible. Is it? I've never seen that before. Maybe I have. Who knows? Anyways, let's do the main event. Miraculous. I thought it said clown. I was about to laugh. Crown. The sad story about the little boy. I don't know why I said it like that because you're sad. I'm pretty curious to see how long this last part is. Because usually the third part, like the last part of these story things isn't very long. Oh, thank goodness. I just realized tomorrow's Monday. I can get another talent level up for Farina. Because honestly, that's the one thing that sucks about the Archons is because, or whenever there's a new character that you want with the boss fights, you cannot like grind out all these levels. Because like, look, I got enough books. I still have, I can make like 50 more of these golden things. And I can just get more of these. But this... I have to wait to go up 1 level, and yes, I will be crowning this too. Like, there's nothing you can do to stop me. What are you gonna do? I mean, I want more damage. Technically, anyways, that's against the point.
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting?
That's what I thought, Farina. Okay, let's go. Talk to me, Fremine. Let's be sad today.
Hey, Fremine! Foxy! We're here!
Woo!
Hello, Paimon. Hello, Traveler.
Man, he sounds so depressed. He's depressed, we all know.
Is the crown ready?
No.
Yes, we're just
got-
waiting
yeah,
for
that's-
Zuria now.
Forgot that's where it ended last
She
time.
hasn't arrived yet.
Then let's wait for her a little while. Or actually, maybe we can go find her. It's not too far from here anyway. Didn't she say she just lives on the hill over there?
No.
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
I know that voice.
Oh, and speaking of...
Found you two at long last. I'm so glad that you both are all right.
Is that what she always sounded like? I do remember saying she kind of sounded like Sadine, so they probably used the same voice actress.
Huh? Why
Actor
are
or
you
whatever,
here,
I
Miss
don't know.
Delaroche? And what could have happened to us?
Oh, it's the fishing lady.
What could have happened? That water imp Thelxie, of course. After I gave you that commission the other day, I began to get worried and went asking about the boy that went missing.
Boy, that went missing.
We've got it all figured out now. The boy you heard about was just Fremine. Even the missing fish was his fault. Don't worry, we'll help you get the fish back as soon as we're done with this job.
Yeah, we waited to tell you the answer, by the way. We just ditched.
Sorry about that. I've been diving in the area recently.
I can fall asleep listening to this.
Fremine?
Man. Okay.
Diving? No, that's not what happened at all. I've heard a completely different account.
Well, there's these things called rumors, Delaroche.
What I was told is that about a month ago, a child tied a bunch of heavy seashells onto his body and walked into this open stretch of water. He never came back.
So he's dead.
What could that be if not that water imp's work?
It's not.
Are you sure?
100% sure. I've confirmed the account with several veteran fishermen I know.
Just because they're veteran
The
fishermen
child
doesn't mean
was
they know.
only 8 years old. His name was Lescaut. Lescaut d'Estray.
It's called Destray. That sounds so cool, but yeah, that's the kid.
Wait, let's go to Stray?
What's up with the lady there?
Yeah, that's the name. They say the family took on the name after moving to the city from a place called Stray. Anyway, his mother
Where's
is
the
a pretty
D?
famous art dealer, while his father passed away from an accident many years ago.
Oh, so
Well,
much fun
naturally,
stuff.
His mother was devastated by the incident and fell terribly ill. It's said that she left the court of Fontaine, and no one knows where she's gone.
Oh, she's definitely not all the way up there, because the camera's panning towards it. There's no way it'd be over there.
It can't be, right? Let's go Destray? Zuria Destray?
Oh, so sometimes we get rid of the death, sometimes we do.
It must be some
Don't.
sort of a coincidence?
Seems like we need to pay a visit to the Destray house.
I'm sorry, miss. We've got to go check on something right now.
Right now.
Oh,
Right.
I see. Well, you go on ahead. I just came to make sure that you're both all right. I'll head back then.
Bro,
Please remember to take care.
if I got attacked by an imp in this game, I would win so easily. It would be hilarious. Actually, it wouldn't even be funny. I wouldn't even be able to laugh. So, we have seen some developments grow. Things happen, you know. Let's go. Let's go house. House go. Me. What the heck am I talking? Who am I? Is it just up the hill? You're like across the entire universe. Destra. Or Stra. I don't know. They said Destra or Stree. Ooh, look at the pretty tree. Oh, man. I wish that quest was a little bit longer. Yep, that's right. I said it. I'm still an advocate for the R&R quest. Real quick.
The show begins!
This is why I don't have Hu Tao on my team, even though she's C3 and I have her triple crown. Is I hate not having full health at all times. It makes me... I was about to say stressed. No, it's not that bad. I just don't like it. Though, with Farina and Hu Tao, that'd be a pretty good mix there. Sounds like a good team to me.
Excuse us. Is anyone here? Is this Madame Destray's place?
Why don't you knock on the door? Why are you like 5 billion feet away from it?
Who are you? I have a patient here who needs quiet bed rest. Please leave us be unless you have anything urgent to report.
Who's the patient? Buddy. Don't worry if it's a brief moment of silence. And Moyan walks out with a confused
This
look
is the
in his eyes.
residence of Zuria d'Estray, and I am Jala Khan, her family doctor. What did you mean by your question just now? Who else could be my patient?
Psh, how would I know, Jalakon? I don't even know who you are.
Your patient should be Zuria's son, right? She told us herself that her son had contracted loneliness syndrome.
I don't like this sad music that's going on. That means something. Also, I think this is a new song.
No, you're right. Young Master Lescaut did have that illness once upon a time, but he's... Well, the young master's no longer with us. And now the Madame has come down with the same illness. Are you her friends by any chance?
I mean, we were doing something for her. Also, yeah, I think this is the tune of the Imp or something, because I think they used it in the first few parts as well. I could be wrong. Who knows? The doctor of all that's happened in the past few days between some breaks of silence. Oh.
So, when she had requested time to go out over the past few days, it was so she could spend them with you.
So, if I'm understanding this right, the one who's suffering from uncontrollable delusions is the Madame herself? She believes her son is still alive?
That's kind of sad.
That is correct.
Not kinda, actually, really.
When the young master disappeared, she was organizing an art exhibit that she had specifically prepared for him. But since she had to leave the house, she was unable to see her son one last time.
I just realized, no wonder why her art was good. She said she wasn't good at art and she's a freaking painter. Wow, what a liar. I can't believe she lied to me. I guess that's part of the delusions, I guess.
That might have been the trigger
You said,
for her
I guess,
regret.
twice.
Or perhaps the family's fall into loneliness and grief was inevitable as soon as the old master passed away.
Rich alert.
First the son, and then the mother.
But how could that be? She really looked like she had a handle on everything. Her smile was so lovely, and
Yeah.
she even told us to stay optimistic. But you're saying
If someone's smile is lovely, it doesn't mean nothing. I don't know what you're
Those
talking
actions
about.
are proof that she can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality.
Oh, because she's because she's optimistic, guys. Remember, if you're optimistic, you're delusional.
then all the other things that she told us about her son, were those fake too?
No, those were all real.
Because he was delusional.
Although
No,
they
no.
were all things that happened before the young master left us for good. Madame's time has just never moved forward since his passing.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of
I
difficult.
see.
They were like,
So
Very.
after her son left, she created a fantasy world where her son was still with her. She was looking for a way to cure his illness when she ran into us.
so how is Zaria now?
She has been in a good mood the past few days, even humming a song when she returned from her stroll.
Well, that's nice.
She even began discussing with me the idea of using deliberate guidance to ease the illness. It was all going well until last night.
What happened?
She spent a whole night staring at the shell the young master left behind, and the words that he had inscribed onto it.
Uh-oh.
Then she broke down once more. I prescribed some sedatives, and she's currently resting.
Okay.
But then what should we do? How can we help her? There has to be something we can do.
Nah, Paimon. We can just cry.
Don't
That's
panic,
it.
Paimon.
There's nothing else. Just cry.
Even though this is a devastating piece of news, we must all calm down first. What should we do?
What a liar.
I need to think.
Now he's freaking out.
I need to remember the old house of the hearth and the children who lived in it.
What do you mean?
Those patients.
Oh, wait,
and
he
what
said.
their doctors said back then. What if?
I forgot. It's been like a week since I did the first two parts, so I kind of forgot a few things. He said a few kids in the House of the Hearth went through it.
Dr.
Yeah, because that's what
Jalapeno,
happens.
Have you seen a picture book? The Madame should have brought it back with her.
He got really quiet all of a sudden.
Are you thinking about trying the guidance therapy she talked to me about before? Well, it's worth a shot. I'll go get the book.
The book. He quickly retrieves the book and hands it to Fremine.
Yes,
Make it depressing.
this is it.
We still need to finish the adventure and the picture
That's
book?
right. If what Dr. Jalapeno said was true, the past few days have been very helpful to Zuria. So we should complete this journey. We
Okay.
need to show her that her child has found a happy ending in the world of her dreams.
But wouldn't that just make it harder for her to accept reality?
Yeah, kind of. I mean,
One must
Paimon kind of has a
first
point.
face reality before accepting it. The Madame has been crushed by her feelings of grief and
Oh, really?
can no longer bring herself to face reality. our first priority would be to get her out of this state.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta reach
Before
for the
today,
truth.
I had
Ba-dum,
thought she
bum,
wanted to
bum,
use
bum.
Thelxie's fantastic adventures to save her son. But now, I think she might need it to save herself. And
Wow.
if we could complete it, we should be able to give her some feeling of inspiration and closure. Maybe those feelings would be enough to give her some courage to face reality again.
Yeah, I want to say, man, Fremine, I wish Fremine had freaking pants on. Like, what the heck are you doing with those short shorts? Sorry, that's what I was thinking. We'll have to give it a try.
There's no time to waste. Let's set off right away.
Yeah. Let's see what this inscribed shell. The sea goddess hath wrung his kneel. Okay. Ding dong, hark! Now I hear them. Ding dong bell. Okay, that doesn't really mean much, but hey, you know, what do I know? Bum 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 bum. I wish, where's the knocking emote in Genshin Impact? What the heck am I talking about? Oh yeah, I already finished this though. Not the story. I mean, there's gonna be another story fight that's gonna be extremely easy. Like, wow, this is so difficult. Nah, not for me. I can get the bare minimum. I don't get no platinum, but I definitely do be getting gold though. Story 1. It gives me that. A mysterious book. Evil never sleeps and has secretly smuggled away the crown that rightfully belongs to Prince Thelxie. Warriors, defeat the abominable thieves and take back Thelxie's crown. I wish I could talk today. It's just these boys? Okay, I'm just gonna use my base team then. Base team is based. Assistant, what's the penguin gonna do, huh? Nothing. The penguin actually does help if you want gargantuan amount of points. Why are we using the word gargantuan?
We're here again.
I love this the way it looks
This is
here.
the final part of Thelxie's journey, but the most important person is missing.
Who needs them?
Everyone, please don't be so down and gloomy. Remember what she told us? If we were to feel troubled, the patient would become anxious as well.
Yeah, Paimon. Take some
You're
notes.
Right. Paimon needs to smile. If we have to give something to Zuria, it should be our smiles. We have to keep smiling as we finish this adventure.
Just don't smile so much that it looks
And
creepy.
then she'll be able
Please.
to recover, right, everyone?
Yeah, I'm sure she will. Wow, guys, remember optimism means you're delusional.
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
All right.
Be careful, brave adventurers. Here come the evil monsters that stole the crown.
Watch out, everyone! They're coming at us again!
Oh no.
Prince Philip looks stronger than ever today. He must be going all out.
Oh no.
You're not the final enemy, right?
Oh no.
We'll reclaim the crown for you now, Your Highness.
And ba 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 ba.
Into the wind.
T. Oh, that's it. Well, okay. I know that's a good team, but geez, I destroyed that. Didn't even say anything the whole time.
I'm sorry. I have to go. I made a promise to my friends, and I'm already very late.
But, Madame, you're still...
Don't try
I
to
don't
stop
care.
me. Today's the most important day for treating Thelxie. We'll use the guidance method. Didn't you also say that you think it'd work?
Yeah, totally.
I'm not trying to stop you, Madame. It's just... Could you tell me the name of your child?
Dr. Jalacan, how can you forget the name of your own patient?
Just cause.
His name is Thelxie. He's
Oh.
the prince of the kingdom of water imps. We will go today to reclaim his crown and attend his coronation ceremony.
Oh, see, there's the illusion. Yeah, the name of your kid isn't Thelxie,
I
buddy.
see. Madame, please rest assured, everything is still on schedule. Your friends have already departed to find... Wait, look. They've already returned.
Yeah, because I destroyed that.
Zuria! Zuria! We've retrieved the crown!
Yeah, where's the crown? Put it on the boy.
Paimon, everyone, have you really?
I don't see it on the penguin right now.
Yes, but the coronation ceremony still hasn't taken place.
That's on me.
Because we felt like you should be the one to preside over it.
Yeah.
Wonderful, how wonderful! Thelxie, my child, are you hearing this? Everything you lost will now come back to you, and soon, very soon, you will never be lonely again.
You will be though, Zuria. Oh yeah. Beep-bop-boop-bop. Yeah, I got you.
And the last page of the picture book. It's still waiting for you to illustrate in color.
Right.
It?
Picture book. The picture
Excuse me?
book. But I don't know what I should put on the last page.
Everyone's happy.
Don't worry.
Oh.
Lexi and his friends all know what should go on it. Get ready, Zuria. We'll describe everything for you.
Yeah. Because we
Okay,
weren't there for like
okay.
20 seconds.
At last, Thelxie and his friends were able to drive
Crown.
off the final invading monsters and achieve a dashing victory.
Very much
Their success
dashing.
was complete, and the recovered crown resplendent.
Man, this book
The
sucks.
water imps, finally returning to their homes, showered the prince with love and applause as he greeted them. They once again offered their precious shells to the prince and reconstructed the rainbow bridge of old.
Does it have to go
As he
across
watched
there?
the scene unfold, the prince could not help but be touched by its beauty.
And then he cried.
Moved by everyone's happiness, the prince stepped onto the rainbow bridge and took a good look at all the friends who had gone on the journey with him.
Wow,
There
look at
stood the
speed.
traveler, Goddess Paimon, Fremine.
Did someone say
And-
foreshadowing?
Huh? Where's the last person? The prince looked frantically around, but could not find the person he wanted to see most. At that moment, the person suddenly appeared on the other side of the bridge. She walked towards him with a smile and slowly lifted her veil.
Bro, no way Paimon thought of this on the spot.
The prince could not hold back his tears.
They're taking turns.
He recognized then that the mysterious person that had been by his side the whole time was none other than his mother.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Zuria
Yeah.
walked across the bridge and placed the crown above the prince's head. She smiled down upon him as she said, "My prince, my king,
Okay.
you shall never, ever need to feel lonely again."
I was saying okay to what my mom said.
That's the end of the story, Zuria.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Yeah, no, that's actually really touching.
I am so sorry, my child. Maman should have spent more time with you. Did you hear the story?
Maman.
You'll never have to feel lonely again.
True. Thelxie speaking facts. Oh, go off. Go off.
Maman loves you too.
Oh, no, she's crying.
What's happening? Is Zuria talking to Thelxie?
Yeah, good job, Genshin team, on improving the crying in the game. What's Thelxie saying?
Quick, put on my diving helmet. There's a transcription module in it that's compatible with Thelxie's output signals.
Whoa.
You should be able to use it to understand what Thelxie's saying.
Okay. He walks up to you and pulls out his diving helmet before placing it on your head. Deepy deepy doopy. Where does it say the words? Oh, I love you, Mama. Oh, so that's what Thelxie's saying.
Mama.
That's awesome.
Maman loves you too.
So she understands the beep boops. Okay.
But I love you more, Mamo.
Mama, is that how you pronounce it? Wait, what is
What?
this?
Did you see something?
Child.
I'm getting a little sleepy. If it's time for bed, can you hum a lullaby to me again?
Bro, you can stop this if you
Of
want.
course, my dearest child. As long as you want to hear it, Mama will always hum for you.
Okay, well, can do it a little bit better. I know you're crying, but can you do a little bit better? Okay, I get it.
Thank you, Maman. Your lullaby has always been my favorite.
It's a little off key, though.
Now that I've heard it, I can return to my dream and to the kingdom of water imps in peace.
Oh, is that Sumer City? You can see that all the way from here? Holy.
My poor darling. Please don't forget. I will always love you.
You sure?
My love is greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps.
That's not very far.
I won't forget.
I'm not gonna
Mama.
lie.
And so is my love for you. Greater than the entire distance between
Can you
here
speak up?
and the kingdom of water imps.
They're whispering, man.
Mammon.
Yeah, shout out to limited events, guys. Why are they doing crap like this in limited events? Crap as in good crap, you know what I mean? This is the thing that sucks about limited events, man. Like, would anyone care for this in the future? Probably not. But you know, it's still really good, a really nice story. 3 days later at Firmine's camp.
Traveler, Paimon, you're here.
Yes, I am. As you can see, we walked up towards you.
Why did you call us in such a hurry? Did you hear something from Zuria? Oh, if it's not good news, Paimon doesn't want to hear it.
Oh, okay. Then Firmine's like, okay, then you can go back. It's fine.
Don't worry, it's definitely great news. The Madame came here for a visit just now with her doctor. Color has returned to her cheeks, and she sounded full of energy as well.
Did she not before? I mean,
She said she'd
I
like
guess
to
she was a little
return to
off.
the court to continue hosting the art exhibit. But this time, she'll work with her doctor to exhibit some picture books related to the illness.
No way.
Of
Wow,
course,
guys, happy ending. Let's all
Delphi's
smile.
fantastic adventures and the guidance
laugh.
therapy will be included in the exhibit as well.
Maybe a musical number.
She'd like to use her experience to help others.
That's wonderful.
Name of the song, I'm Cured.
Mm-hmm. Here,
I'm cured!
please take this
Sorry.
picture book with you. The Madame wanted you to have it. If at some point in the future you were to run into someone with similar troubles, she hopes the book would be of use to you.
Well, I mean, the story wouldn't really help, but, you know, whatever.
But this is her son's story, right? Is it really okay to give the book to us?
Oh, well, you probably want to give it to her son? Where? Sorry, man, I have
Don't
no,
worry,
I'm just
it's
so
just
rude.
a copy. She still has the original. It's extremely important to
So,
her.
yeah, she could keep it, but, like, Paimon said she would give it to her son.
Alright,
but,
then
you know,
there's
I
no
don't think that's
problem.
possible.
It feels good knowing we've contributed to something important.
Yeah!
Definitely didn't expect the fantasy adventure to be so useful. Paimon was a little worried about how everything would turn out. After all, fantasy is just...
Remember, guys, fantasy can make you feel better, which means you should play more Genshin Impact and put your bank information inside the game, and then transfer all your money that you earn into Genshin Impact. That's the lesson we've learned today.
Paimon, do you know what the Madame said?
Now, why are you asking her, not me?
She said that at the moment when she placed the crown on Thelxie's head, she felt like she really saw something beautiful. Her child had returned, and he told her that he loved her.
Yeah, well, that's
She
not. Yeah,
also
that's usually
said
what kids
that was
do.
when she was finally able
If
to
they're
bid
kids.
farewell to her son. She felt like at that moment, she was healed by some mystical power.
Oh, well, yeah, you're
and
welcome.
she was filled with courage from head to toe.
Why not toe to head?
Really?
Why'd it go
Could that
down?
just be another part of her fantasy?
Nah.
Perhaps. But if fantasy is just fantasy, and the fantasy world is not real, then how could it still grant us these powers that we can continue to use in the real world?
So, perhaps fantasy is not just fantasy after all. Remember, all of Teyvat is fake. At least the sky's fake. That's what Scaramouche said.
But what else could it be?
A descent of the fairy tale world into the real world. At that time, the wondrous fairy tale temporarily became reality and influenced real things in our world. That has to be what happened.
Sure, whatever you
saw
say,
it
man.
too, didn't you?
Yeah, totally, 100%. I did.
That can't be what happened, right?
Paimon's in
There's
denial.
just no way. Wouldn't it be like a miracle if that really happened?
Are those impossible, Paimon?
Yes.
Didn't think so.
I suppose that would be a miracle.
Why are you looking at me like that, man?
I hope
Oh, the
that
rainbow.
everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for themselves.
End of story. Called it. Called it. I don't know why they always say to be continued, like they're going to do more with that. All I know is that, yeah, that was a little bit faster than I thought. I knew it would be short. 35 minutes, that's it. That's why we have the other quest set up. So, Serendipitous Dreams. Oh, look, a free crown. Let me add that to the pile. But, like, literally let me add it to the pile, because... How many crowns I got? I've actually triple crowned quite a few characters, so I wouldn't be surprised if I was kind of low, but not very low, you know? Where do crowns even go? I don't even know. It should probably be, like, here, right? Boss drops. Doo-doo-doo. Not weapons, not artifacts, not food. It could be not here. That doesn't make any sense. 59 of those? Man, if only I had enough to get my Charlotte all the way up. Yeah, I got this just in case I was missing one. I have all of them, though, because I was like, wow. I'm actually surprised that there's a guaranteed another area that's guaranteed to be added to Fontaine. Actually, very excited for that. Probably in 4.6, let's be honest. 87. Wow, some people have like 300 of these, by the way. I have 87 and nothing else. That's crazy. I must have skipped over the crown because there's no way it's not here. You know, I could probably go to a character, but I want to know like where this specific spot is. I'm being very specific. Hello? Hi, Eternidash. How you doing? I see you said hello with a question mark. That's awesome. I'll just go here. This is the best way to do it. Whoops. Here it is. Crown. 16. I have 16 of those bad boys. Most people haven't spent a single one. I triple crown like characters all willy-nilly because that's what I be doing. I'm a willy-nilly guy. Yes, I just said that. Anyways, now that we finished the event, I knew it was going to be quick. I thought it would be an hour max. It was only like 30 minutes. Actually less because I did all the talking in the beginning. Anyways, questing Melusine and answering machine. This one I will have to use my beautiful voice to voice over. But basically, I started this quest a while ago, and I'm like, it seems it's long enough for a quest. Like, world quests like this, I kind of want to do on stream. How'd you awake from outside? Yeah, what's up with that? What's up with your cats? Why are they doing that? Anyway. So, basically, at the Steambird. Let me set the scene before continuing the quest. Make it sound like it's all dramatic and stuff, but it's actually a nice, goofy-looking event that it seemed like people liked it. Probably because it wasn't long. Who knows? I remember seeing some like tree of all the connected NPC characters to it, which was very nice. Basically, there's a mystery here. Right here, there used to be a robotic pelican, the mascot of the Steambird, a newspaper joint in Fontaine, the #1 newspaper in Fontaine. And we see some tracks. Melusine comes by with a robotic buddy, detective, framing Euphrasia of killing the pelican. She was wrong. It actually was a guy, not Euphrasia. She's just standing there because she owns the Steambird. December doesn't feel real, honestly. Nah, I mean, it snowed here already, so I've had enough of December. Basically, the Melusine's making a bunch of accusations, and she's not supposed to be even looking into this in the first place, and she has a robot buddy that literally cannot lie. Shenanigans ensue. And also, if we go in here, where is it? One of these case files. Exclusive interview on the missing Sir Author. Oh, yeah. Here's the card. Okay, I found a few. So basically, we got some testimonies about some people of possible suspects. Let's just read it to catch myself up. It's been a while. Testimony from a resident near the Steamboat newspaper. If you're asking about anyone suspicious, I did always see a homeless drunk hanging around here near the entrance to the newspaper, very close by. He seems to have slept there every night recently. And with that, we found this. Dirty, empty wine bottle. A dirty, empty wine bottle from which a stranger smell wafts, like a sea filled with salty fish. Number 2. Drunken vagrant? Oh, I know him. That's Rocher. I've seen him near the docks. He's always begging for a drink from the vendors there. Honestly, he wasn't like this before. If you're asking about anyone suspicious, I did always see a little kid going to the newspaper, but he never went inside. He'd just mosey around near Sir Arthur. Maybe he just likes toys like that. And then we also found this notch on the pedestal, that a notch left behind by a sharp weapon, as though cut by a short knife or dagger. Simple button, a commonly found button that shows signs of having its thread snapped. And that is where we are. We are now get this other evidence that I've seen going around. And yeah, what is here? Letter that seems to have been already opened. The writer's desires in it. Paimon doesn't get it. What's with this letter? I mean, we can read it. Let's record this in our investigation notes first. I need the unsealed letter, an envelope containing no particularly special information. If there's any information here, then it is that the letter within is already gone. Well, rip. I think Tala whatever's the name of the Melusine, I think. And over here, I see steps. Messy footprints, a tangle of footprints with no consistent depth or pattern. Ah, look at all these footprints. Looks like a few people came by. Curve is the name of the robber, but based on these patterns, they belong to 4 different people. The paper has already put a lid on this news and isolated all non-related individuals. As such, we can assume that these footprints were left behind during the crime itself. Let's record this in our investigation notes first. I like 2.2 is coming out soon. Finally, maybe. After 7 years. AO something is apparently a thing after Lucas. I don't know what that means. Vanish. Yeah, but... What is this, December? I mean, it's not that bad. Honestly, I'm just waiting for 2.2, and then I'll be streaming Geometry Dash again. Get 50 billion views. No. Have you searched the entire scene? Are you sure you haven't missed anything? We've got so much evidence. Footprints, a bottle. Paimon's brain is almost fried. Let's think, Yovey. Does this give us any leads? Maybe something that tells us what to do next? Yeah, 2.2 will be fun. I'm most excited for platformer mode because I love platformer. Select any clue to reveal testimony from the resident. Work on the suspect we found. Boom. Incorrect. Wait. Oh, it's this. No, duh. Connect this to the guy. No? There's no way the kid has anything to do with this. Yeah, that's what I thought. What the heck? Sure, yeah, look at that. That's the answer. Things are a bit clearer now, but Paimon's not sure anything we found is very useful. Paimon guesses the best lead is that vagrant Rocher. I agree. One set of footprints must be his, right? And he sounds like the most suspicious. Why so? Well, he's a vagrant, and vagrants are meant to wander around, but he stays in one place. He's definitely up to something. I guess that makes a little sense. Trust me, I'm right. Let's go and check out the docks. Someone said that they saw him there. I'm trying to decide on a voice for this. Footprints are of different depth, with different patterns, intertwined and overlapping. They should belong to 4 different individuals. And maybe it's all the sus ones that we know. We're gonna navigate. Rocher over here. Rocher selling brochures. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Man, I just want to play some platformers, you know? That's all I want. Because I love platformer games. That's my thing. Oh, I mean, we're seeing quite a few people over here. Intrepid Valberry. Men, Rocher has to be hiding here somewhere. He owes so he has to pay. Find him for me. And as if not paying his debts wasn't enough, he's made me chase after him. I'm gonna trash this place and break his legs. Whoa, whoa, chill. Yeah, see, yeah, I would just avoid levels like that personally. That's just me, though. What are you barking at? Stop, what are you doing? Who are you? Mind your own business. Director 42, look at the uniform. They're the Marchesas Phantom. Maybe we should fall back? I don't care about who they are. Steal yourself, men, with me! Okay. Doggy. Yeah, there is dog. And wait. Oh, and yeah, sorry. Bye-bye.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Director 42, the blonde one and the robot are difficult to handle. Blasted mud! I slipped and fell. Guess Roger got lucky. Okay, let's move. I see you're a fighter, Yovey. Oh, that's nothing for her. Woof woof. Thank you, dog. Oh, no need to thank me, pup. We're looking for your master. Does he owe any people money? Hey, listen, pup. Your master took Sir Arthur to pay off a debt, right? Spit it out. Where's he hiding? In my humble analysis, this line of questioning will fail due to language incapabilities. Yes, I can talk sometimes. The puppy looks at you as if to say, yeah, obviously. And let's search the area. That thief must be here somewhere. All right, whatever you say. Also, I knew I would have to heal. Bop! What? The poor seals. What did the seal ever do to you? Where the heck? Guess we're waiting. So the wine actually has nothing to do with that guy. Oh, wait, no, this is Roach, and I'm not stupid.
Brilliant!
How brilliant. You're brilliant. Yes, guys, I'm forcing you to sit through this, okay? I told you I have this problem. I always want to be fully healed. It's almost, it's the same, like, almost the same rate as, Kokomi. Pile of dirty, empty wine bottles. A pile of dirty, empty wine bottles from which a strange smell wafts, like a sea filled with salty fish. Those bottles, we found one of those by the steamburn. Yes, we did. Freed Puppy, what do we have to say about you? Woof woof. Thank you, Freed Puppy, I appreciate it. A dog of many words. I don't know why I almost said man. Old photo. Oh, look at that. A picture of a loving couple. Is this Rocher and his wife? She's dead. Why is there a cabbage in the shell? Whoa, there's someone hiding in the chest. It's the guy. Don't hit me. So you're Rocher? I don't have any more, not a single coin. It's okay, we chased the debt collectors off. Oh, wonderful, and what a charming young Melusine you are. You are right, I am Rocher, and when I make it big, I won't forget to reward you generously. Dream on, you thief. We're with the Marchesas Phantom, and we're here to arrest you. You stole Sir Arthur last night, didn't you? Confess! Who did you sell it to? Me? Stole Sir Arthur? By the Hydro Archon. As if a person of my standing would do such a thing. And I've been hiding in this chest since yesterday evening. Oh, really? Herv, what's the verdict? Biodata anomaly identified. Mr. Rocher, you are lying. Me lying? Nonsense! Calumny! Slander! Where's the evidence? The bottle by the Steambird. We found a bottle by the Steambird, just like these ones. You left it there, right? Even if the bottle is the same, that doesn't mean I left it there. Why, a place the size of Fontaine must be full of drunkards like me. Result replicated. Biodata anomaly identified. Mr. Rocher, you are lying. Wow, you said the same line. Just realized I have 3k points and can summon ads. You can do that if you want. Yeah, and make the two people here mad. Including yourself, actually. Hey, what's with this metal bucket? If I'm going to have my honesty and nobility smeared, I want an actual person to do it. Less shouting. Listen here, thief. We're going to turn this place upside down and shake it to see if any evidence falls out. So no crying when we find something. Look then, look. Without real evidence, all you can do is insult me. Okay, buddy. What are we looking at? It's the starfish. Oh, there's just wheat in there. What the heck is wheat and potato doing in there? Okay, let's look at your ragged clothes. Ragged old clothes from who knows where, emitting an odd smell. That's good to know. Thanks for the information. TMI, by the way. Ooh, freed puppy. A wheat fish? It's a wheat fish. The puppy looks at you as if waiting for something. Okay, let's give it... This. What do you think about this wine, buddy? Huh? What's he doing? I know, he must have recognized the scent. The bottle must have Rocher's scent on it. He got you, buddy. Lombroso, did you have to... Rocher, see, the dog recognizes your scent. Do you still deny that you were at the newspaper office? Okay, calm down, won't you? And Lombroso, you traitor. Lombroso wags his tail happily as if saying, I don't understand. Good job, buddy. Okay, I admit it. Wow, Curve, you were spot on. How did you know? Can you detect liars? Correct, Miss Paimon. Really? You're a lie detector? Hey, didn't we talk about prying into other people's private lives? Get to know us first. Hurry up and come clean, Rocher. What did you do? But that's my private life, isn't it? How dare you? Fess up and you'll be enjoying plenty of privacy in the Fortress of Meripede. No, okay, I admit I've told a few tiny little lies, but I didn't steal Sir Arthur, honest. I slept by the Steambird's interest last night, that's all. When I went to sleep, Sir Arthur was there, but when I woke up, he was gone. And I was worried people would suspect me, so I ran. That's not the full story, is it? You've been told you've been seen there a lot lately, planning your heist, no doubt. That's not true. I was hoping to get some work there. You know, start off picking up litter, and maybe some bigwig might spot your potential, and then whoosh, your career takes off. Seems like you're the one causing the litter with your stinky wine bottles. That's not going to impress any bigwigs, that's for sure. I don't believe it. He's lying again. It's true. Let me finish. I know how I look now, but I used to work at the Palais Marmonia. Well, it was my wife that got me the job. Her family used to be a big deal, and they still have some connections. Anyway, I used to be respectable. Really? I'm not sure which is worse, begging for food or relying on your wife. Whoa, Melusine, who told you to say it? Don't say that. I wanted to become successful under my own steam, obviously. But that's when the problem started. A while back, some people offered to let me in on their business. Don't worry about startup funds, they said. You can owe us, so I signed up. But I soon realized that the goods they were giving me were unsellable garbage. And then they started demanding I pay what I owed them. Were those the people who were just here? Yeah, I didn't have any choice but to pawn things from home to get some money. But I didn't realize that what I'd taken belonged to my wife, something her grandfather left her. When she realized this, I was too scared to tell her the truth, so I said I'd lost money gambling. She was furious and threw me out. Huh? Why not tell the truth? Maybe she'd have forgiven you if she'd known. Well, does this guy know anything about telling the truth? If he claimed he lost at gambling, he could blame bad luck. But if he lost on a bad business deal, he'd have to admit to being a good-for-nothing loser. But what does this have to do with the newspaper? A month ago, the Steambird reported on a team of scammers, the eloquent tableware confrères. Those were the people who conned me, professional con artists. Wow, the Steambird is pretty good at their job, huh? I know. That's why I wanted to work there. It would have been a respectable job, and I could have earned enough to get my wife's things back. Herv, is that true? Biodata has returned to normal range. Mr. Rocher is not lying. So it really wasn't him. So, did you see anything suspicious last night? I did. I was woken up by some noise, and I think I saw someone very small, running away. That's suspicious, right? Someone small? The statement from the residence messenger, young boy. Could be him. But where would we find him? If only we had a puppy to show us the way again. Almost will rag his tail happily. He seems to know he's been being talked about. Now that you mention it, Lombroso has an excellent sense of smell. Why don't we see if we can pick up a scent? Paimon's not sure it'll work, but it's worth a try. The letter. Here, boy. Awesome, guys. Lombroso is so useful, actually. The puppy looks at you as if waiting for something. The button might be a good chance. Woof, woof. Where's he going? Quick, follow that puppy. Okay. Look at him. If only they could add petting to the game and also make the dog actually look like he's walking up there. I see you legs going into the ground there, buddy. Lombroso? More like Lombozo. Yo, I totally got him. Wreck the dog. Where's the pet option? I love Lombroso going strategically around the Helitrolls. Man, he's got a good set. He's taking us across the universe. After some time, you come to a certain spot with Lombroso. Good job. The puppy has stopped. Can the owner of the bun live nearby? Look, there's someone at the house in the house over there. Let's go ask. Woof woof. Thank you, buddy. Cardinals is just like Mama and that other one. It's not like that, Kevin. I don't know who's talking, so I'm just gonna read it out loud. What's going on? I don't know anything. Also, I hate you all. Okay. Bye-bye, Kevin. It's crazy how they still haven't added the option to pet animals, honestly. But too busy petting the animals to release the update. What? What are you guys talking about? Don't run, Kevin. What do you guys want? Don't worry, madam. We're agents from the Maichene's Phantom, and we're investigating a thief. A thief. A button linked to your family was found at the scene. Do you have any comments? Oh, I sewed that on for Kevin just recently, but Kevin's a good child. He couldn't possibly be mixed up in theft. I knew it! Madam, I regret to say that you have raised a thief. Please be responsible, Agent. Even if this is Kevin's button, all that proves is that he was at the newspaper office. And why would he be there if not to steal? Did you say newspaper office? Yeah, how did you know that that's where the theft happened? No, you must have misheard me. Ironclad and irrefutable evidence. Don't try and lie your way out of this. You'll only make things worse for you and your son. No, my son didn't mean to steal anything. He only took that knife to defend himself. Knife? I thought we were looking for a mechanical steam bird. You mean Sir Arthur? But Kevin only had a knife when he came home. Madame Madeline. Madeline, why did your son go to the newspaper? What did he do there? Tell us everything. Oh, my Kevin just adores that steam bird outside the newspaper office. Every time we go into town, he goes to visit it and tells it all his troubles. Yesterday evening, we had a bit of a fight and Kevin stormed off to the newspaper office. But this time, he came back with a knife. He said he found it stuck in the steam bird's pedestal. So that explains the notch, but why did he take the knife? He said he noticed that Sir Arthur was missing and wanted to find it. But then some drunken man staggered towards him. He got scared and picked up the knife. Could we see the knife? I told him to get rid of it, but I was worried it might cause trouble. That knife could be a clue. We'll need to ask Kevin where it is. I wish you could, but he's run off again. We're arguing a lot at the moment about his father. You see, his father's a mechanical engineer posted outside the city. Kevin hasn't seen him for a long time. He's having a bit of an early rebellious phase. He's furious with his father for not being here. A problem child, huh? Not easy to deal with. Still, we'll need to find him and ask about that knife. Okay, Kevin. You had a good first line. Let's see what else this Kevin has to say. Come on, you blasted beast. Eat me if you can. Okay. Bop, beep, bop, beep, bop.
Illusion shattered.
Boom, beep, bop, pow. And boom. Me when I play the game. Who are you? Why are you making such an unholy racket? You might want to try saying thanks. We just saved you. Thanks? What's up? Why the angry face? You gonna hit me? Kid, a thumping would do you good, but we're professionals. Maichene's Phantom agents. We don't beat people up in public. In public, guys. Let's underline that and highlight it and send it. But we do need to ask you some questions. If you keep anything from us, we'll have to take you in. And then, well, We won't be in public, will we? Oh, oh, you tell him. Take me in? Sure, go ahead and take him in too. Him? Who is that? Boland, that's his name. You should arrest him too. I'm 100% adding some completely fake platforms just for funsies. Hey, sure, go ahead. Is that your father? I wish he wasn't. I haven't even seen him for a year. I'm just giving him an obnoxious voice. No wonder Madame Madeline said this guy used to complain to Sir Arthur. Paimon guesses that's the root of the problem? Complain? That's a laugh. I was working out how to set up his speech patterns. You haven't realized, I guess, that everything it says is programmed in advance. And so you go right back to the start if you fall for the fake platform too. Well, I mean, if you could pull it off, that'd be actually pretty funny. As soon as I figured out how to do that, I'm going to program him to say, Paulandi's a big fat weasel all day, every day. So that's why you were hanging out next to Sir Arthur? Wow, you really are a problem child. But Sir Arthur disappeared last night, so I won't be able to finish my research. I don't know who took him. You don't think I took Sir Arthur, do you? Sure, I'm a problem child, but stealing a mechanical steamboat isn't one of those problems. In my humble analysis, Mr. Kevin, you have come into contact with a knife. Wait, this robot can speak? How does it do that? Is it the same as Sir Arthur? Shows how much you know. Curve is much more sophisticated than Sir Arthur. For a start, he doesn't need to be told what to say. And wow, you're awesome, Curve. Hey, could you say something for me? Say blonde is a big fat weasel. I know you can do it. First, you must prove that said statement is true. Prove it? What the... So, that means you can do it? You suck. Even Sir Arthur could say that. Do not confuse Curve with others. He's no liar. Sorry, wrong character. Wow. Well, I was going to tell you about the knife if he said it, but you didn't, so the deal's off. Listen, brat, I don't think you understand. If we find Sir Arthur, you can carry on with your plan to slander your father, right? We're on the same side here. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, okay, I'll tell you. I threw the knife into the sea. I'll mark the spot on your map. Now hurry up and find Sir Arthur. That's more like it, kid. Is there anything else you should tell us? The more we know, the faster we can find Sir Arthur. Let me think. I went to the steamboat, but I went back to the other voice. But Sir Arthur wasn't there. Instead, there was that knife. Then a drunk man came at me, so I panicked and grabbed the knife to run him off, but that's it. So that's what happened. Curve, did you spot any problems? In my humble analysis, Mr. Kevin is not lying, but I did notice anomalies with Madame Madeline's pupil dilation and breathing earlier. Was she lying? And I'm unable to confirm that. There was, however, a data fluctuation when she told us that his father's a mechanical engineer posted outside the city. I can explain that. She was lying. Pop doesn't know a spring from a spanner, as if he could be an engineer. My mother's a very experienced liar. She's practiced on me every day, you see, so you wouldn't be able to tell. By calling yourself humble, you are not humble. He's a robot, bro. He just knows everything. He's honestly cheating. A little while ago, she brought a puppy home and said it was a present from my father, but I snuck a look at her letters and it was from some other man. Well, maybe that man is your new father, right? So congrats, kid. I hope your new father does a better job than the old drunken leech. Nice line. I'm really humble. I'm the most humble man alive. I might not like what you say, but at least you're being straight with me, so I wish my mom would do that. Kevin, don't dwell on that. Your mother's just trying to protect you. She's worried you won't be able to cope if you have to deal with it too much all at once. I don't know what to know. It's knowing things that causes all my problems. No, that's the exact opposite. Your problems come from not knowing enough. Not knowing enough? For example, you still don't know that humans lie constantly. Your mother, your father, even you. That's the answer to your problem, kid. And when you realize that, you'll stop having such high expectations. Then you'll be a kid with answers, not problems. Answers? I'm feeling kind of attacked. Oh, do you disagree? Unless you've never ever told even a single lie? Forget it. I don't need to know the answer. I rather like you right now, so let's not spoil the beautiful moment. The important thing is to find the knife. We've got to go, kid. Calling him kid is so funny because they're like the same height. Think about what I said and you'll find the answer you need. Don't listen to her, Kevin. Listen to Paimon. Go home and have a good talk with your mom. She lied to you. It's because she had a good reason. I know. Maybe I should go home. Anyway. That's all Paimon had to say. Anyway. Thanks, Paimon. we need to take care of the problem, all right? Who wants to take care of a kid? I don't know what they're talking about. Straight flying platform that gives you a checkpoint and impassable walls, so each step forces you to do straight fly now. Nah, you have fun with that. Honestly, I cannot. That Melusine, I cannot like pinpoint her voice. It changes every single second. So this is where Kevin got rid of the knife. Paimon thinks it's time to get wet. What the heck? Did I just read that? Guys, I'll read before I know.
I could, but Curve can't go underwater, unfortunately, and I need to stay here with him.
Sorry, guess it's all up to you.
You know what? We've already met a robot dog, and he could swim. Paimon guesses Curve isn't that advanced. How dare you suggest Curve is less advanced than a dog? He's just not feeling very well. What was the dog's name anyway? When Curve is better, we'll have a competition and see who wins.
Wow, someone's being unnecessarily competitive. In my humble opinion, we should be looking for evidence. Thanks, Curve. Why are you saying your humble opinion? That's kind of annoying.
Never mind, let's go diving, Yovey. We need clues.
All right. 120 meters in that direction. What the? There's like, what? How did that get on my screen? Ew. There was like a dirt speck on my monitor. On my monitor. Guys, it's the starfish. Oh no, this is just money. Stupid. Oh, God, wait, it is the starfish. Look, the other starfish has a knife. Nothing here either. Looks like we gotta look elsewhere. Either, like I checked anywhere else. Oh, it's obviously in here somehow. No, it's not. Okay. Honestly, I wouldn't have been surprised if it was. Nothing here. Looks like we gotta look elsewhere. That's you, Paimon. Shut up. She didn't even say anything wrong this time. I just wanted to say shut up. Oh, there's another spot behind here. Let's take a look. Woo, what? Exactly here. Could this be crab that brought the blade over? Water-stained dinner knife. A water-stained dinner knife. It looks like high-end silverware, but for some reason it shows signs of rusting. Anyways, a free chest just for doing this quest. Free chest for the quest. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. We found the evidence! Guys, watch this trick. Put the correct way a bit back so you can keep trying and trying. Honestly, just sounds like Celeste to me. Stuff you keep on talking about. Which is a good thing, by the way. Celeste is cool. I quite like Celeste, actually. Talachard card.
Talachard Curve, we've got the knife. Here, take a look. This could match up with the notch on the pedestal, but it's just an ordinary table knife. Why would any criminal carry one like that? Maybe they ate at a restaurant and stole a knife there, then dropped it at the scene of the crime? I give your deductive skills 1 point out of 1,000.
Relevant information retrieved a month ago. The Steamboat exposed a case of fraud involving the eloquent tableware confrere.
The elegant tableware confrere? Oh, I remember that. A knife like this was part of the evidence gathered. Ha! They must be responsible.
Here you go again with the must be responsible.
Really? We can head back to the office and confirm it. We've got enough time left today.
I thought you two weren't really investigators. Can you really check up on other cases?
Okay, I guess we're kind of friends now, so I'll tell you. I'm an evidence clerk with the Maichene Phantom. I wish I knew how to pronounce that. As such, getting a piece of evidence from the stories is easy peasy.
The stores? A what? Is that even a job? So Curve is evidence indeed. Wow, the evidence is running around solving cases?
And why not? You aren't even evidence. But you're doing the same.
But didn't Editor-in-Chief Euphrasia say something about Curve being remotely operated? The decent possible. Think about it. I don't think Duel is in platformer. I'd probably scream if it was. Honestly, no problem with it. Just honestly, that'd be kind of fun actually to mess with.
was helping maintain Curve's cover. She seemed to know his story, which is that he's a lie detecting robot. That's hard to believe. How come Paimon's never heard of something like that? Incredible. Because he's been stuck in the evidence storeroom. Curve is a vital piece of evidence in a case dating back 30 years. Oh, so are you secretly investigating that shocking crime to identify the true perpetrator? As if my life's that exciting. I just got bored and decided to take Curve out for a walk. And that's it. Curve, what do you think? Biodata anomaly identified. Agent Talocard, you are lying. Oh, Yovey, I was just saying I was starting to like you. And now you're using the Maso Protocol's loopholes against me. The what protocol now? You mentioned those earlier or something, didn't you? My great creator, Dr. Maso, added some rules to my core program to ensure the accuracy of my lie detection. To Fireboy and Water Girl and GD. Hey, yeah, that sounds like a thing that could exist. Those rules require me to answer all questions with complete accuracy and honesty. So you can detect a lie but not tell one? And if someone asks you a question, you're obliged to answer it? Correct, Miss Paimon. What clever rules. So is this Maso guy some top scientist at the Fontaine Research Institute? He was a top scientist until he passed away. He died 30 years ago and Curve became evidence. He died? How? Relevant information retrieved. Dr. Maso died in a dual attempt to prove his innocence after a court found him guilty. Why was he found guilty? Relevant information retrieved 30 years ago. Stop. You keep asking questions. If you keep asking questions, Curve has to keep answering them. Our priorities should be finding Sir Arthur. Editor-in-Chief Euphrasia will be too upset to eat if we don't find him. Paimon finds that unlikely. Well, anyway, Curve and I are going to see what we can find out about that knife. So let's meet first thing tomorrow at the Palais Memoria. But Paimon's so curious. Couldn't you indulge her this once? I'll indulge you tomorrow. How about we make you a delicious breakfast? Ooh, breakfast? Okay, looking forward to it already. See you tomorrow morning, then. Okay, they've gone. They're still standing there. Paimon can't help but feel there's something going on their end, though. Best not to stick your nose into other people's private lives. I don't know why I changed my voice to that. Yeah, it's been a busy day. We should go get some rest. We'll meet them at the Palais Memoria tomorrow. Part 1 done. Is that part 1? The red and the black. Okay. 8 o'clock tomorrow. Woo! Right there. Oh my gosh, that was perfect and beautiful and... Block the icon instead of killing them in platformer.
Tea parties
Yep.
are a must for the well-mannered.
Sorry, I didn't mean to shut you up. I apologize, and I'll never do it again. I'm sorry, Farina. I'll never do it again. That's fine. What's up, girl? I mean, what? Artifacts. Treasures endowed with great power. I didn't know what to say, so I just started reading. Unless otherwise stated, effects that affect sprint, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. Glad I read that out loud. What is up? What is going on? Morning. Good morning. Morning. Hey, Talchard. How come there's no desk in here? There just isn't. We don't need desks for our work anyway. And this bench is awesome. Look, it has comfy cushions. Sit down, quick. Come try the delicious breakfast I made for you. Whoa, thanks, Talchard. But what is this? It smells a little odd. Guys, that is actually a Melusine classic. I remember because I helped some Melusines make it for another Melusine's birthday for a quest one time. That is just Melusine food. That's my special pasachant pie. It's even tastier than the usual recipe. It does smell odd, but that's why it's special. You've piqued Paimon's interest. What about you, Yovey? Curve, what do you think? An analysis of the composition indicates eating this could be a difficult trial. Forget it all. I'll let you try it, Paimon. You're tougher than me. Not eating? Then Paimon will finish your portion too. Waste not, want not. Paimon starts to chow down and scarfs down a full portion and a half of the odd-smelling pie in the blink of an eye. Half an hour later, she comes back from outside, clutching her belly. Ouch. I mean, it's still there.
Just where did you disappear to? If you're still hungry, there's more. I made lots.
Can you add a sprint button to platformer? I think there's already like a speed going up thing. I don't think sprint would be necessary. Because then that would I don't know.
Thanks, Talachard. No need, though. Paimon just went for a quick rest, and there's still some pie left. Yovey, why don't we box it up for later? Your expressions. Wasn't it tasty? I thought I did a good job.
Perhaps you're tough enough.
Paimon knows why they call it Posachunt pie now. The Poisson are in Paimon's guts, chanting, we want to swim back out. Oh, that sounds absolutely awful. I'm so sorry.
It's all make an NPC that moves faster than normal speed, but slower than sprinting speed. NPC?
Oh, don't worry about it. Paimon's better already. Anyway, the problem is Paimon's preferences, not your cooking.
Back to business. Did you get any info about the knife?
All right, Paimon forgot. We're supposed to be working now. Okay, so about that, we did find something that might be useful. This is a knife from the eloquent tableware confrere. The people who said Rocher owes them money? Yeah, they masquerade as a legitimate business, claiming their tableware is favored by Fontaine's upper classes and can be sold for hefty sums. People like Rocher often fall for it. They pay a fee to join and get a pile of lousy tableware in return. Then they try to sell it for enough to make back their initial investment and then some. But the tableware itself is unsellable junk. The victims have no choice but to find other fools to pass the baton to. I heard they call it expanding their downline network.
Sounds pretty familiar.
See, humans are creatures full of lies.
But it seems like Rocher didn't expand his downline network. In terms of ethical human relations, Mr. Rocher's morals exceeded the level of the average person. He then continued to bring in more victims.
Oh, so maybe his wife isn't the worst judge of character.
Wow, I lost the voice there. I don't even know how you could make that like an NPC in that, but you know, I just don't create in that game, so.
But this financial acumen is way, way below the average. In the end, his poor wife has to deal with the fallout and took the losses. That's true. But weren't they exposed by the paper? Can't you guys track down the money and help them recover their losses? Our colleagues got involved some time ago and made multiple arrests. But the ringleader is a crafty one and immediately claimed that the perpetrators of the scam were temporary employees. Most importantly, he kept all their accounts completely separate. As a result, recovering the losses has proven extremely difficult.
Is there nothing we can do about it?
Well, we can push things forward today. I got the location of their possible hideout, and I'll be investigating it later.
Whoa, you found their liar?
Huh. The Marchese's fandom is more capable than you think. Considering the facts of this case, I now have reasons to believe that Sir Arthur was stolen by the eloquent tableware confrere.
Ad jump scare. me when I get an ad.
Although it does sound very likely, it's best if you don't act so certain of it. Huh. We'll know once we get there. Let's go.
Clue has been updated. Based on Agent Talacard's analysis, this item belongs to the eloquent tableware confrere. That's how I pronounce it, but I'm saying it anyways. An association that was once exposed by the Steambird as a gang of swindlers. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. Why am I drinking coffee when I should be drinking water? My throat is in screaming pain. Oh my gosh, they're like underwater. Oh, is it gonna go to that one spot where the ship is? A lot of sketchy business goes on back there. I know that much. I've gone there like multiple times. Also, they never really explained the ghost ship to me, but you know, whatever. Of course. I don't remember seeing such a nice looking...
Huh? So their base is underwater? Yes, it seems we must go down. How troublesome. Given Curve's condition, it would be best if we didn't get wet, but it seems we have no choice this time. You said so last time, too. How's Curve? He's already 30. His core and other components are all starting to get old, so he's gonna... 30's still kind of young, isn't it? 30's not young. Yes, it is.
Yeah, Paimon. 30's not yet. Sounds like Hoyoverse.
We're here. Let's see. Sure, a lot of them in there.
Yeah, this is the exact area I was thinking about, by the way.
What should we do? Charge in, beat them up, and make them confess? Don't be so violent, Paimon. They're already frightened and on edge. They might destroy the evidence if we give them another scare. That's true. Then let's sneak in, find the evidence, and then beat them up?
Do we have to beat them up?
Well, it's such a small place, so a fight is inevitable anyway. Fine, then is it possible to distract them? There must be something here that we can use. Curve, hide and wait here for us. You're too big not to get spotted. Let's just come over once we're done.
As you wish.
And let's hurry up and figure out how to lure them away.
If the AI Robothan can only answer truthfully, what happens if you ask it something it realistically cannot know and therefore cannot give the true answer since they do not know? Then they probably just say, I can't tell you that because I don't know. And he's not allowed to lie either, so, I mean, that's not against the rules. Can we pull out from a safe distance? No.
Shine down.
Warning, explosive trap trigger.
Oh, that was a trap.
Huh? Okay, then we're not doing that, I guess. I will take this Masatuke. Investigate.
This chest. What if Paimon hides inside and makes some noise? Then you guys can go and look for clues while they come over to investigate. Think that'll work?
I don't know.
Let's come up with a plan B.
I don't know. I feel like that's the best plan if we don't want to get caught. So I want to get something that's up there? Huh, I don't know. Would they see me? Okay, quick question. Is this a pre thing? Like, because like there's no one over here that can see me right now.
This pot has chicken legs in it. Is something cooking? Someone cooking? How about adding in some seasoning to put them to sleep after their meal? Or we can do something else to drive them away. Nice idea. Check your bag for any useful seasoning, Yovey.
It looks cute, but might cause stomach problems later. Doesn't look cute. It looks kind of, you know.
Well, Paimon has a feeling it'll be super effective. Hey, how could you put that in there? It's an insult to my culinary talents. Don't be mad, Talachard. Your cooking might end up making a very significant contribution here. Paimon's certain they won't be able to overcome the trial of toughness it poses. Really? Then fine. Let's hide and watch what happens.
Once chow time is shouted, the entire eloquent tableware confrere starts gulping down the food with the extra seasoning. It doesn't take long before, one by one, subtle changes begin to appear on their faces, and then they start running toward the exit with their hands clutching their stomachs. Where's the exit?
See, Talachard? They're experiencing the power of Posachon Pie, just like I said. I'm incredible. I'll go get Curve. Now we can search for evidence to our heart's content.
Old clockwork locket. An archaic clockwork locket. It looks quite old. What's this? Looks like it opens. Oh, that's cute. Yellow portrait of a girl.
There's a photo in there. Who is she?
Database responding. Database responding. Failed to retrieve information. There's your answer, Eternadash.
Retrieval failed? Curve, your database wouldn't respond without having relevant information, right? Did water get inside you? Let's put this away for now. I'll let Curve take a look later.
Okay. I mean, it looks cool. Okay, obviously there's something back here since someone was standing here, right? We know that, right? No? No evidence? Evidence? the fact that I'm pronouncing it like that, I don't know. Diary of a Valiant Struggle. Oh, okay. After getting the boot from the Order of the Fruit, I was really down in the dumps. Luckily, I've joined a new group, so I'm feeling a little better. This new group's operations are a little different from the last ones. Anyway, let's go. Intrepid Valberry. Crafty Bowl Fruit, my brother. You're always in my thoughts. Oh my gosh, we're back to these people. I did this quest off stream, but like, there's some fruit gang or whatever. They name each other off of fruits. It's funny. I can't believe the higher ups sent Calla Lily. Oh, to hunt you down just for the formula to that stupid potion. Guess you're plumb out of the luck now, huh? I see this happened in a quest right here. What this is? Oh my gosh. Did the guy who made the potion go back to this? But don't worry, I made a big ruckus in the Order of the Fruit in your defense. They may have kicked me out over it, but I've got no regrets. I only hope your soul can rest in peace. No one else knows this, but I've already put lots of bowl fruits in my new home to remember you by. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, so basically Calla Lily was sent to kill him for the information of the for the potion. This guy is someone else. It's not the guy, so he didn't go back to it because she said that he was dead because she has such a good reputation to where he would be dead. At least that's how I interpret it. What happens with Spider and free mode if it just teleports with nothing above it? Well, see, actually, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure free mode only exists for like ship and things that can actually use it, because I mean, Spider, that'd be completely useless. Finally received my first mission to get money off some guy named Rocher. That old dog's got no shame refusing to repay his debts like that. I went out there and socked him twice before he coughed up a pile of junk. The only thing in there that looks like it could be worth anything was this locket. It looks like a woman's, surely not his wife's, right? Unbelievable. Who in their right mind would marry a guy like that? It works with everything? How do you know that, Eternal Dash? I don't remember them ever saying that. But you could probably know more than me, because yeah, I don't know. I'm not as up to date on the things. Seems like something happened today. Directors 2 through 41 were all taken away. And Director 42 was the guy that we made run away last time. So all but Director 1 and whatever's after 42. That's insane. That's a lot of people. Supposedly, the Steambird blew the lid off our business and got the Marchesas Phantom involved. Luckily, I'm new, so I'm safe for now. But I don't get it. Aren't we just in the regular old cutlery business? Whatever, it doesn't matter. To repay the boss's kindness, my first order of business is to pay that paper a little visit. I'd originally planned to tear them a new one, but the boss says that we should keep a low profile for now. I guess I'll start with that dumb bird at the door then. A knife through that bird's head should send them the message loud and clear, right? Since the other directors were taken away, I'll go to the boss after the job's done to tell him what I've done. He'll be so happy, he might even give me a promotion. Let's go. Intrepid Valberry, away! Using the 2-foot. Okay. Okay, I feel like it'd be stupid if it worked with the spider, is what we're, because free mode doesn't have a top, which, in my opinion, I think that's stupid. But, you know, see it as you will. Okay, that's it. So whoever that guy is the one who is guilty. A record of the life experiences of Striver. Knife those stupid birds straight through. This should be a good enough warning for them? Question mark. Obviously, we should check stuff up here. I mean, let's take all these bowl fruits, by the way. Buddy. I'm hungry. Dining table with tableware. An overwhelming amount of tableware scattered all over the table in a messy yet charming pile that's ripe for the taking. A table knife, just like the one left outside the Steambird.
It must be them.
No, free mode is cool, just not for Spider. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Boss, who cooked this garbage? Well, who cooked today? Find him and kill him. And triple. Boss, I'll immediately. I'll go find the cook. Talakar.
Huh. This agent right here is today's chef, so who's going to kill me?
Marchesas Phantom, agents, how did you get here?
I don't think you've gotten the time to worry about that right now. We've obtained evidence of your crimes.
Evidence? But officer, all of them were temporary workers, and didn't you arrest them all?
We're working on another case right now. All of you are suspects in a plot to get revenge against the Steambird by stealing Sir Arthur.
The paper? Impossible. I've never held any grudges toward them. In fact, I even want to thank them for pointing out the flaws in our business model.
You're good with words, but what will you do once we show you this?
Update clue? So, inside the locket is a yellow portrait of a... Okay. Irrelevant. Select.
See? Director 42 admitted to it in their diary. Busted!
You fool! Did I tell you to keep a low profile for now? But, boss, are we supposed to just lie down and take it when they're bullying us like this? The Marchese's Phantom, officer, with all due respect, this fool is just a temporary employee. He hasn't even passed his probation period. Since he's suspected of breaking the law and committing a crime, I have no choice but to fire him in the spirit of justice.
Hey, how much longer are you planning on using that same old trick?
Fire me? Why, boss? Didn't you just say earlier that I'm the only one here who has always been loyal to you? Who are you? What are you talking about? You're fired. We have nothing to do with each other from now on. Take him away, honored agents. He's all yours. Boss, you betrayed me. Ah, you dirty double-timing dog! I'll take you down with me. Okay.
Another test subject.
Illusion shattered.
You're all suspicious, so bot!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Ouch, you blithering idiot! How dare you go against me? You filthy traitorous mutt! You can't stop me! All right, that's enough. Just play nicely now, would you?
Hey, redhead, hurry up and fess up. Where's Sir Arthur?
Hey, cut it out, shorty. I'm not on your side either, unless you're willing to do me a favor. Help me convict this traitor's backstabbing thief of a felony and make the rest of his life a living hell. Then I'll try my best to cooperate with you.
Huh. The Marchese's fandom never negotiates with criminals, but with the evidence we already have, the quality of the rest of his life won't be too different from what you are hoping for.
Don't do that.
So, are you gonna come clean now?
All right, fine. I'll tell you everything. I didn't actually take Sir Arthur. I know it's strange, but someone got to it before me, so I just stuck the knife there as a warning.
Huh? It wasn't there? You're lying, right? Alright, you got this, Curve. It's your time to shine.
No anomalies detected in Mr. Intrepid Valberry's data.
What? It really wasn't this redhead?
So, did you see anything at the scene? I saw a really smelly drunk lying on the ground, just like that deader roach. All I wanted was to stay well away from him.
Then it's Roacher, right? Is there no one else? Even if there's nobody, you're gonna have to give us someone. You cut short the trail we were following, and you're going to have to take responsibility for it.
Now you're just making things difficult for me.
You can do it, Mr. Intrepid Valberry. You even fought back against your own boss.
Fine, you're right. Let me think it over for a moment.
Some insignificant lackey. Director 42, can I say something?
What? Do you have any leads?
No, I don't.
It said useless lackey, so I'm just giving him a stupid voice. Then just wait a minute. Can't you see that I'm racking my brains right now? Ah, I've got it. I just remembered something. I went to the Fleuve Centre in search of a locksmith, because I needed their help to break into the paper's office at night and wreak havoc. But wouldn't you know it, I ran into someone there who was also trying to find a way to sneak into the paper.
Who was it? What was their name?
I don't know, but he was dressed like a member of the Fatui.
The Fatui? Them again?
Justice may be absent, but the Fatui never are.
And what did he do after that?
How would I know? I'm not some sewer stalker.
This time it's certain. He's the one who stole Sir Arthur.
I can't decide on your voicemails. I'm so bad at doing that.
Oh, but every certainty of yours has been wrong so far. It's certainly different this time, don't you remember? There were 4 pairs of footprints at the scene, so there were 4 suspects at most. The Fatuus is the 4th suspect.
What if it isn't him?
Hey, don't look down on me. I'll bet my uniform on it, alright? If I'm wrong again, I'll quit and stay home. I'm down, alright? Let's not be too hasty. Hey, Redhead, can you find that guy?
Why don't you just try your luck in the Flou Cendré? I've seen him there on more than one occasion.
Someone dressed as Vituous in the Flou Cendré? If he really is there, he won't be difficult to spot. Alright, let's do that. Let's take these criminals back first, then head over to Flou Cendré.
Don't forget your promise. You better convict that two-timing traitor. Pin him to the wall.
Don't worry, neither of you's going anywhere. Huh? Wait, where is he?
Black orbs are indefinitely more useless in platformer. Yes, they are.
Don't worry, huh? Where? Wait, where is he? Where did their boss go? He was just here a moment ago. Well, he snuck off in that direction while you were distracted.
What? Why didn't you say something sooner?
Well, I wanted to, but you kind of stopped me, didn't you?
That sneaky, conniving, darn it! He knew his life would be a living hell, so he fled. Hey, how about you let me go and get him for you?
Let you go? What do you think, Curve?
Based on my analysis of Mr. Valberry's data, he's telling the truth.
Then get going, Redhead. Don't disappoint us.
Don't worry, I'll give you my word as a man.
Really? Are we really just gonna let him go? Just like that? What's wrong with that? It seems if someone deceives another, shouldn't we support the victim in getting their revenge? I know what it's like to feel angry after being tricked. Oh, Curve, you should be taking note on this.
As you wish, I recorded the behavioral and psychological data of everyone involved in my live learning module.
Then let's stop wasting time here. Our primary objective is to take the others back to the Marchese's Phantom and then get to the Flou Cendré.
You escort the criminals back to the Marchese Phantom, and without a moment's rest, you immediately rush to the Flou Cendré, the hunting grounds of the other suspects. Awesome! We sure did that, and we're going crazy. Whew. Okay. Well, we're at the Flou Cendré now. Now, where do we begin our search? Look, isn't that the guy? I don't know, is it? You're here. So, did you bring the goods? What goods? What's the story, chum? An underdog story? Huh? That's not the code. Who are you? Shoot. I gotta get out of here. Huh? Were we exchanging passphrases just now?
Forget that.
Man just scuttles about. Oh, that's so funny.
Forget that. Hurry. Don't let him get away.
The way he just walked away suspiciously. Bro, I saw you glitch out. Ballard! Talk to the Fatui. I caught you!
We finally caught you, but why run like that? What? That was exhausting.
Not even... Stop chasing after me. I haven't done anything wrong.
Why run if you're innocent?
That won't hold up in court. Why don't you tell me what crime I've committed, huh?
You stole Sir Arthur.
Hey, I didn't steal that. Quite certain someone stole it now, aren't we? Ugh, crud.
Don't even think about trying to weasel your way out of this. We even know you've been looking for a way to sneak into the paper's office. Take a look at my uniform, then take a look at your own. Are you trying to cause an international crisis? Do you want to say bye-bye to your life?
No way, it's that serious. No, after I complete this mission, I'll be able to retire early. Don't be like this.
Then why don't you try making this a bit easier for me, If you make things difficult for me, then it's only fair that I do the same. Picture your retired life for a moment. When you sit down to eat, you'll look across and see me. Every date you go on, I'll be your chaperone. And for every travel photo you'll take, I'll be there too, smiling.
Oh, stop. That's enough. Don't terrify me like that. I'll come clean, all right? It's not like it's a secret anyway. I'm Ballard, a peripheral intelligence officer. What peripheral means is that I'm not very important. I was tasked with locating a research base belonging to a scientist known as Maso Lombroso. Maso Lombroso? Isn't that Dr. Maso? And he's connected to the dog? You've heard of him too. He passed away some 30 years ago, and his research base is said to contain valuable information, but no one knows its location. What does that have to do with the steam bird? Because Dr. Masso's death is linked to the steam bird, I'm sure the paper knows something. It's linked to the paper? Correct. That's why I contacted one of their editors, Junk, hoping to get the inside scoop. Isn't that the editor who was arguing with Talocard? Would he reveal the paper's inside info? I sent him a small gift. Do you recall that the paper recently exposed the eloquent tableware Confredo scammers? I provided the details of their crimes. Whoa, so you did that? You're really amazing, huh? Thank you. Though I may only be peripheral personnel, but I'm one of the better ones. Anyway, I'm exclusive. The exclusive report gave Junk's reputation quite a boost, but when I contacted him again, he said he had nothing to pay me with. Utterly despicable. That's when you decided to sneak in? Indeed, but I noticed something odd when I got there that night. The signature steambird at the door was gone. It vanished before you arrived? Ugh, not again. That's right, and there was an envelope on its pedestal. Acting on my instincts as an intelligence officer, I opened the envelope. To my surprise, it was full of threats. What? The envelope at the scene? How could you sneak a peek at someone else's letter? Let us look, too. To the steambird, Masso's death 30 years ago is still in my mind. Whenever I think of your paper's rhetorics, which intentionally passes off falsehoods as truth, I simply cannot suppress my indignation. As such, I have taken Sir Arthur captive. I eagerly await your paper's sincere repentance. Issue a public apology and surrender Masso's legacy. Should you continue to spin a web of lies that obfuscates the truth, I will be left with no choice but to slay the steambird, crow, or blackbird? Question mark. How much appeared that one night? What's next? The entire German Empire appeared and the steambird vanished? Maybe. You never know. Imagine a game actually having cutscenes. I mean, my game has a lot of cuts. This game has a lot of cutscenes. I said my game because I made it. I made Genshin Impact. Yeah, that's a lot. Anyway, I thought that joke was funny. Now I think it's stupid. Luckily, I've kept it with me. Please help yourselves. Are you done? The one who signed it, crow or blackbird, is the criminal you're looking for. But is this for real? Is the paper really linked to Dr. Masso's death? There's no mistake. The inheritance mentioned here is probably Dr. Masso's research base. The paper definitely knows something. Later on, I put on some feelers in my circle, hoping this crow or blackbird would be willing to meet with me. If she's in the same line of work, that is. How do you know it's a she? I didn't know that. Best case scenario, we can work together. And even if that fails, I didn't want her to raise any alarms, so it would only disturb my work. But as it turns out, we're the only ones who showed up. Awesome. Talachard, it seems you made a mistake again. Huh? Talachard, what's wrong? Curve, tell me now. Tell me this guy's lying. Biological indicators detected to be normal. Mr. Ballard is telling the truth. Aren't it you peripheral? I wish I knew how to pronounce that. Why aren't you the culprit? You've lost me my uniform. I'm sorry. Calm down, Talachard. We weren't serious. Don't pay it any mind. But I mind. I was serious. I care about whether I'm useful. I say I would figure it out among the 4 suspects, but yet none of them was the culprit. I guess I'm just completely useless. Editor-in-Chief Euphrasia was right to ask you for help. I should just take off this uniform and leave. Peripheral. Okay, peripheral. Okay, I don't want to. I have to try every single time. Now I'm good. Well, for information detected, Ancient Talachard, you can be useful. You can write for the Steambird's fantasy column, just like Editor Jenk suggested. That's not comforting in the least. Wouldn't it be better to just name Mr. Ballard the criminal? At least that might make Talachard feel better. Miss Paimon, are you suggesting that I lie? Can lies be a source of comfort? That doesn't count as a lie. Paimon means that when you're comforting someone, sincerity is what counts. For example, when Paimon is worried about gaining weight from eating too much slimes, which canonically she cannot gain weight, Yovey might say that Paimon would still be cute even if she gets fat or something like that. Guys, she literally canonically, she's already said before she can't gain weight. This is a lie, and the writers don't understand anything. Or I just made that up. No, I would just call out Paimon for being a glutton.
Hey, you're supposed to take Paimon's side. That's enough. Curve can only analyze biological data. You can't understand all of that. Forget it. You can go, Ballard.
Oh, thank you so much.
Huh? Talachard, you... I'm on Yovey. I know you two are both amazing and tenacious, but I'm just a stupid piece of deadwood that is always rolling downhill and finding new lows. I break the slightest touch. I'm sorry, but from here on out, I'll just leave everything up to you. I'd like to buy both of you dinner one last time tonight. We'll go to a nice fancy place like the Hotel de Bois, so you won't have to eat the trash I make.
But Paimon hates farewell dinners. Curve, talk some sense into her. Ancient Talchard, I suggest you reconsider writing for the Steambird's fantasy column.
All right, that's enough. I really need to think things through. Anyway, I'll see all of you at the Hotel de Bois tonight. Don't forget to come.
Paimon knows the Talchard is a straightforward person, but it still feels so sudden. Was today really that bad? It probably wasn't just about today. Paimon hopes she gets better by tonight. Let's get some rest too. Paimon's quite tired after so much investigating. Ballard's testimony. According to Ballard, he has been to the scene of the crime before, but when he arrived, Sir Arthur was already missing. At that time, he noticed the letter at the scene. His intelligence operative's instincts kicked in, leading him to open the letter, read it, and take it with him. Okay, and confirmed footprints. The footprints of Rocher, Kevin, Intrepid Valberry, and Ballard, based on ancient Talchard's analysis, they are the same as the footprints that appeared near the newspaper. So all these people went there, and a fifth extra person stole it in advance before those 4 people even came there. Threatening letter. The famous Crowler Blackbird letter used to threaten the Steambird newspaper, but due to the efforts of Ballard, an unrelated person who came out of nowhere, this threat was unsuccessful.
Popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
I don't know. Anyway, waiting until night at 1900. Fix that problem now. I don't know why I made that sound. That's my problem. Man, I was just an hour. No, an hour or so off. Hotel de Bois. Here we go. Hotel de Bois. I've made that joke before, by the way. I'm not gonna lie. Look at this lady. Can't even. I can't even push her. Dang it. I want to be jerk. I wanted to be a jerk. I want to drink this water. Excuse me. Go to the Hotel de Bois night. Well, it is night, and I'm here. Critic. Oh, nice dog. Oh, wow. Whoa. She looks so different without a uniform.
Ivan, Yovey, good evening. Talachard, you're close. You haven't resigned already, have you? Not just yet. I just took off my uniform because it makes me feel much lighter. So, do I look good in these?
Not bad at all. I don't have 2 options. You look much better. Even your voice sounds gentler.
This must be the right life for me. Since I can't do anything well, it's best not to do anything at all.
Stop thinking like that. It's just so happened to be a really tricky case.
It just isn't. It isn't just the same. It isn't just this case. Have you heard of Fontaine's Aquabus?
That's how we got to Fontaine.
Then you must have taken the Clementine line, right? Aval is the tour guide there, and Elfine is in charge of the Navia line. Actually, I used to be a tour guide too. I was the guide on the 3rd line, the Callus line. It used to travel to the Fontaine Research Institute, but service was suspended due to the incident.
Whoa, you used to be a tour guide? That's awesome.
It's not awesome at all. Tour guides aren't exactly the elite. Being assigned as a tour guide is what happens when you're bad at being an agent.
Oh, so you returned to Marchesa's Phantom because the line stopped operating?
Not quite. I was laid off due to complaints from tourists. Some praised me in person, but wrote complaints as soon as they got home. They said my voice grates like a crow. I couldn't accept it. Oh, I don't mean the complaints. I couldn't accept that they told me I was doing well to my face when they clearly had a problem with me. I'll let you in on a secret. Editor Jenk was the first to complain that I sounded like a crow. He's such a hypocrite.
No wonder you were arguing with him back then. Paimon sort of gets it now.
Let's not dwell on annoying stuff like that. Now's the time to focus on enjoying some delicious food. Hotel de Broad was recommended by the official tourist guide. I may not like it, but I think you might.
Thanks, Talchard. But shall we wait for Curve? He's not here yet.
It's fine. He doesn't eat this kind of thing anyway. He just wants to record Hotel de Broad's data into his live learning module.
His live learning module? Curve is really special.
Yes, I'm very happy to have met him. However, his core is aging rapidly, so he will go into hibernation mode soon. His body parts can be replaced, but not his core.
Hibernate? Are you trying to say...
He will stop moving forever. I'm really just completely useless, aren't I? I can't solve my cases as an agent, I get complaints as a tour guide, and let's not even talk about my attempts at making breakfast. Now I can't even manage evidence properly.
Did you sneak out to try and get Curve repaired?
No one but Dr. Maso can repair Curve. I just wanted him to see more about how humans lie and help him overcome the Maso protocols.
Overcome the Maso protocols? Why?
That would be amazing. Curve could even become a genuine human.
Feels like Paimon just heard something incredible.
Dr. Masu's true goal was to create a machine that would gradually become human by understanding lies and humanity. That's Curve's ultimate form. I didn't say that a Fontanian scientist called Alien Guillotine,
a very important guy, by the way,
created an amazing thinking machine hundreds of years ago, and Dr. Masu seemed to want to surpass that.
A thinking machine made by Alien Guillotine, could that be Seymour? But can understanding lies make someone human?
Dr. Maso believed that humans have various reasons for lying, with various feelings underlying those reasons. It is those emotions that make them human. So he created a no-lying protocol. If Curve learns to lie like humans one day, then it means that he's no longer bound by his machine programming and has acquired human emotions. We're out here investigating cases because I want him to see how humans lie. I want him to learn.
And you definitely can't give up. Shouldn't we fight harder to give Curve more time?
But how? Dr. Maso's gone now.
But his research base is still out there. Right, there must be a maintenance manual or something.
I went through everything already and didn't find anything about the base.
How about the newspaper? Would they have any leads? Didn't the Fortuitous say something like that too?
That guy was an amateur. If the Marchese's fandom doesn't know, then the newspaper certainly won't.
You're just looking for excuses, Talachard. You're actually just afraid of failure, aren't you? No one fails forever. If you've hit rock bottom, your only way is up. Or you could keep on digging harder until you get to bedrock.
I've hit rock bottom?
Yeah, you even took off your uniform.
So I won't fail anymore?
That's right, you absolutely will not fail again. That is called lying. In my humble analysis, Miss Paimon is lying. Thanks, Curve. You're a real one. Hey, wait a sec. Curve, couldn't you have just shown up a little bit later? But such lies have a chance to mold reality.
What are you talking about? Curve lies molding reality?
30 years ago, Dr. Maso and I performed our first public test in Hotel de Bras. At that time, there were only 4 tables, 8 chairs, and a waiter, who was also the owner. He said to me, Restaurant de Broad will certainly become a renowned, luxurious hotel. It was just like Miss Paimon's statement, a lie based on sincerity. But today, as you can all see, de Broad is exquisite carpeting, expensive decorations, 2 dining areas, and an endless stream of guests. I think that if the lie about de Broad came true, then the statement that Agent Talchard will not fail again has the possibility of becoming true. Shutting down the lie learning module. Was Curve being a little odd just now? What was he talking about?
It's the lie learning module. It resides in Curve's core, and once it's enabled, it makes Curve spew a bunch of illogical nonsense.
I think Curve has a point. Well, Paimon thinks that some humans say things that don't make sense. Does that mean Curve is improving? It does. Talchard, are you gonna give up just when Curve is showing signs of improvement?
Can you please say that thing again?
Say what? You've hit rock bottom. You will not fail again. Oh, that's right, because you've already hit rock bottom. Thanks, Paimon. You're a real...
I get it. Then I'll try again, one more time. If Curve is still learning, then I have to help him.
Wow, Talachard really is like a child sometimes. She gets moody so quickly, but also perks up just as quickly. Sounds like you, Paimon. Is Paimon not mature enough? You are a baby. Or even shorter than the Talachard.
Oh, just stop with the chit-chat. We should take action at once. Since the newspaper might know something, let's keep our eyes on the prize and keep investigating the theft. Since there are 4 of us, why don't we each roleplay as a suspect and recreate the crime scene? We might even find a breakthrough. Well, Talachard's brain is working fast. Mama likes that idea. Let's go to the steamboat now.
Love the song in here. I'm usually not in here long enough to hear it. Art is the key ingredient. Shut! I just felt like yelling. I'm sorry. My throat's not gonna like that in the morning. Oh, I mean, we are like right next to the steam bird, so I guess it's not that bad. Honestly, the only problem I ever have with these streams where I do like long quests with voicing is I like doing them, but like, man, my throat hurts. Only after though. I've never like, my throat's never hurt like in the morning or anything.
You're the smallest one here, Pilot, so you be Kevin. I'll be Rocher. Mr. Ballard is here for Dr. Masso, so let's Curve be him. Then all that's left is the redhead.
Leave it to me.
Alright, everyone's got their roles, so let's reenact the night of Sir Arthur's disappearance. What did all these guys do? The first thing to reenact is the order of their arrival.
Okay. So, if we remember correctly, this guy, according to Body, had been in the scene of the crime before, but when he arrived, Sir Arthur was already missing. At that time, he noticed a letter at the scene. So was him. And then... according to... But when he arrived, Sir Arthur was already missing. As an act of retaliation, he took out a dinner knife and stuck it in there to say, now this is a warning for them. In addition, saw Smelly drunk as foul as Rocher. So... Oh, as foul as Rocher? So let's say it's him. And then it was this guy. And then it was kid last because the kid took the knife. First 2 are wrong. So close. So it was Rocher. He disappeared as he slept. As he woke up, he saw a small silhouette fleeing this. Oh, yeah, I forgot he slept there overnight. Okay, I got it. I was pretty close, though. Drunk or slept the night. This guy came during the night, and it was already stolen when he came. Then he did this, and this guy, and then this kid. Whatever. I don't know what I'm saying.
Incredible. Yovey is absolutely correct. I'm the first to arrive. I'm Rocher, a middle-aged man who was kicked out by his wife. I've been lording around here because I'm trying to get a job at the paper.
I love the lines on the top.
On the night of the incident, I drank a little, and I remember Sir Arthur sitting on its precious pedestal before I got completely drunk. Later on, I fell asleep on the road, and then...
I'm Ballard, the second suspect to arrive at the scene. I'm going to use their voices because it makes it funnier. I immediately noticed that Sir Arthur wasn't where it should be. So the real theft stole Sir Arthur between the time of my arrival and Mr. Rocher falling asleep. And that criminal left a letter full of threats for the paper. Acting on my intelligence officer's instinct, I read the letter left by the thief and took it with me from the scene. After that... I'm up next. I'm Interpreter Valberry, Director 42 of a criminal gang. I wanted revenge in the paper, so I planned to run Sir Arthur straight through. That was the boss, huh? But Sir Arthur was gone when I got there. I was furious, but there was nothing I could do. I just stabbed the knife into the pedestal to scare them and left.
It's finally Paimon's turn. I'm Kevin, a problem child. I'm here to get Sir Arthur to spread the word that my dad's a big fat weasel. But Sir Arthur was gone, and there was a knife in its favorite pedestal. I tried to look for it, but all I found was a smelly old man. I somehow woke him, and that terrified me. I took the knife to defend myself and ran as fast as I could. I didn't even notice when a button got torn off my clothes. Indeed, I'm that smelly old man. The commotion Kevin made woke me up, and I vaguely caught sight of him running off with something. After that, I looked toward the paper's office and saw that Sir Arthur was missing. I was afraid of becoming a suspect, so I hurried back to my usual haunt at the docks.
Is this everything that happened? Paimon thinks our reenactment went perfectly, but did we miss anything? The threatening letter.
That's right, we forgot about that letter. Since the thief's motive is tied to the incident from 30 years ago, the paper should have some idea about the thief's identity, right?
Yeah, but the paper's still in the dark on all of this. We should deliver this letter to them immediately. How could we have overlooked something so crucial?
Because all of you were too busy trying to console me. I'm so sorry for being a burden. You shouldn't think like that, Talachard. Haven't you read through Dr. Masso's case files? Those should be really exclusive information. Ah, now that you mention those, I forgot to tell you about the contents. Let's go over there to discuss it. Dr. Masso's death is closely linked to the paper, so it feels weird to talk about it right outside their front door.
All right, if you say so. And now we're in some suspicious alley. Awesome.
This spot is perfect. You want to know why Dr. Masso is tired, right? Tried, right? It actually stemmed from public opinion. Public opinion? Well, not long after the existence of Dr. Masso's lie detector was made public, the Steambird published several articles on it and quickly drew the public's attention.
Relevant information retrieved, Masso exclusive behind the lies. Masso protocols to watch, lie detector, a game of authority.
The paper used special features like these to incite widespread fear and worry among the general public. Soon, public opinion began to turn against Dr. Masso.
What were they worried about?
For example, how to guarantee that the lie detector's output is credible. What would happen if a suspect in a trial isn't lying, but Curve says he is? Would mistrials and injustice result? But if Curve's reliability can be guaranteed, then those concerns would evaporate.
Relevant information retrieved, content from lie detector, a game of authorities. When using protocols to restrict authorities, the central question is not the lie detector's reliability, but its ability to remain independent from outside authorities.
As the article points out, Curve is just a machine. So what would happen if the people put their trust in Curve? It's someone who controls Curve and use it to falsify results.
The Masso protocols are there to prevent that, right? Relevant information retrieved, contents from Masso protocols to watch.
It must be noted that the Masso protocols are man-made. There is a possibility of them being modified. This may prove to be a well-concealed trap.
Whoa, are they accusing Dr. Masso of secretly tampering or leaving back doors?
This is just the beginning. All kinds of other characters piled on after the Steambird triggered the first outpouring of public opposition.
All of information retrieved, fish can't live in clear water, reject the goldfish bowl world. Published by the Seven Nations Gazette, shocking misjudgment of the lie detector, published by Short Anthologies. Well, I do want to say, this Melusine said 30 was old. For this robot, probably, but Melusines they don't age. Like, they can only die from, like, being killed, but other than that, like, they don't age. At least from my understanding.
Shocking misjudgment of the lie detector? Did Curve make a mistake? That was just a lie, of course. Curve was never involved in any case, much less in misjudging one. But that's how public opinions work, and so it was all downhill from there for Dr. Masso. In the end, some even came forward and made accusations against the doctor. They called the lie detector a total scam, and all the results were completely manufactured. They believed the doctor was deceiving the public in an attempt to gain the power to pass judgment over others, and so they demanded the doctor be severely punished and the lie detector be destroyed.
Aren't those accusations a little too serious? Would anyone really even believe stuff like that?
Many did. They were all just ordinary people, so how could they differentiate the truth from lies? When we don't have access to sufficient information, we believe what others want us to believe. And it just so happened that at such a critical juncture, the Steambird did something huge. They provided evidence that exposed Dr. Masso as having falsified results. Their evidence was key to Dr. Masso's conviction.
Evidence? Did Dr. Masso really deceive everyone?
The doctor refused to admit it, of course, and so he died defending himself in a duel. Only then did things start to calm down. The paper's reputation skyrocketed, and a useless fake like Curve was soon forgotten. It was just left with the Marchessa's phantom as evidence.
So is Curve the real deal or not?
Well, I think Curve is the real deal, and Dr. Masso was wrongly accused.
Then was the evidence presented by the paper falsified, or did they make a mistake?
But the person who wrote the threatening letter seems to think that the paper deliberately fabricated those lies in search of fame, profit, or something else.
Oh, then could she be someone very close to Dr. Masso, back for revenge? Paimon would definitely avenge Yovey if Yovey was wrong like that. Ugh! Paimon can't bear to think about it. Thanks, Paimon.
But Dr. Masso passed away 30 years ago, so someone very close to him. I wonder if Euphrasia knows something.
Should we go see her then?
Don't worry, she wasn't in charge of the paper at the time, and I don't think Euphrasia's a bad person.
Fine, looks like we'll have to ask her about it tomorrow. Today was a total information overload. Paimon's head needs some time to recover.
All right, then let's head home. Get some rest, and meet outside the paper tomorrow morning.
Who the heck is that? Suspicious alert, sussy wussy. I did not say sussy wussy. No active quest. Wait, they're gonna make me wait tomorrow? No, are you kidding me? What? All that effort and I can't finish it? Honestly, I'm kind of mad about that. Oh my gosh, it's been 2 hours. Holy, I know I was doing a lot of reading, but I didn't know it's been 2 hours. Well, the quest was an hour and a half so far. I guess next time I stream Genshin, I can bring it up. I'm not going to be streaming it. Okay, so Tuesday, obviously, Minecraft. That's what I do. Now, until I beat Hardcore. And then Tuesday, we'll be back to the regularly scheduled programming. But Thursday, I'm not doing Genshin. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure what I'll be doing. But I have a lot of options. Because the ending of that quest is definitely not enough for one stream. I'd have to at least switch games if I were to do so. But, like, there's so many games I started streaming I haven't finished. Like, I never finished Neon White. Because I was looking at my Steam and my Switch games that I haven't finished that I was streaming. I still haven't finished Kirby's Forgotten Land. I haven't finished Metroid Dread. I haven't finished... there was other games on my Steam, but Neon White was the one that popped out to me most because I really liked it, but I didn't finish it. Or I could just stream Dead Cells for fun, you know. I've already beaten that game before many times, so it's not like it'd be anything special. But to me, you know, Dead Cells people like it. Or I could stream Geomshash. Who knows? Who knows what's happening on Thursday? All I know is that Tuesday. I'll see you guys Tuesday. Minecraft. We're gonna go crazy. Okay. Right, I don't know why I repeated myself. Some guys, you know, just got to go in for that impact. Like, crazy, you know. If you heard the punching slaps, which you probably didn't. Anyways, I am stalling. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye.